It's 94.7 Blair Radio and our local guest segments brought to us by RVR Bank. I want to say thank you to them as they are great partners of ours. And, so we're actually in the old facility for Two Rivers Banks. And so it kind of related into that. But today we get to bring in, a partnership that we have is with the City of Blair. Jake Dunn is here today and being able to talk to us about going into 2026. And a lot of things have been upgrading, happening, and want to say thank you for letting us or having us come in, be able to do the city council meetings and be able to just provide information out there for you guys.
No, thank you guys. This partnership's been awesome, and getting the city council out so that way, when we do have those crappy Nebraska nights, that you could stay at the comfort of your home and watch the city council meetings. So it's been a great partnership.
Yeah. Well, again, it is. That's why we're here, and again, you guys do a great job. And there's the ever evolving or changing what's happening or what you guys need to cover. And so we're going to start doing this a lot more regular again. Now that we're in the new facilities, kind of we're able to get this accomplished and taken care of. So let's jump in. It's 2026. What is new with the City of Blair?
It's always changing, and the city's always growing, which is a good thing. So big things this year coming up. Right now, so the utility billing. So we've gotten through the hiccup. We've gone through the last couple months of getting that up and running. It's working great. The big thing we want to remind people now is starting in the February bill, the extra $5 fee right now if you don't go to paperless billing. And that doesn't mean you have to sign up for auto payment, the ACH or anything. It's just paperless billing because of the stuff that goes on behind the scenes of it. That's why that fee comes up and everything. So just reminder to everybody, go on and select, do the electronic pay or electronic billing so you can get it in your email instead of getting the paper invoice, and that'll save you $5 starting in February.
Okay, so that's not uncommon. Pretty much 99% of the companies out there do this.
Exactly. And we did our due diligence and we reached out and we looked at other different variables and different companies on what kind of billing fees they do and everything. So we're right in the market with everybody else.
Yeah. And then it's also to help streamline and make sure the accuracy and timeliness of everything is out there, not having to rely on getting things through the mail. Not saying the mail is bad, but you just never know if your neighbor's getting your stuff.
So. Well, and the nice thing too with these electronic bills is they have QR codes, so it comes with links in there. You can click your link and go straight into your profile. You can scan the QR code to go right into your profile. So it really makes the accessibility of the bill a lot easier to get accomplished.
And then you can still set up to pay through that as well. So it makes you don't have to stop in, and see the people at the desk and make the payment or anything like that.
Exactly.
Again, everything is handled, and that's what cost savings is cutting down how many people have to touch this and how many times they have to touch it.
100%.
So, all right. So that is coming up starting in February.
Yep, started with the February bill. So then February bill is the one that comes out right at the end of the month. So January 28th, roughly around there, is the one that'll be getting out there and getting printed and everything. So the sooner the better you can get on, and you can change it at any time if your email goes out or your internet goes out or something like that you want to go back to paper billing. You can. It's not a flip. It's just a flip of a switch. So highly encouraged to go to the online.
All right, and that can all be found on the City of Blair's website.
Yep, City of Blair website and our lovely City Hall staff. If you have issues, you can always stop in. You can call us on the phone. There's plenty of different things we could do to help out. We're here to help.
All right. So again, we'll be able to streamline and help people save money. A little bit of money here and there is always a good thing during this season.
Oh yeah.
So, all right. So again, that's one. What else? I know you have a lot of things going
I
on.
got my handy duty list here, so I don't forget. But
right.
next is it's our annual pet licensing. So dogs and cats out there, that's coming up. Again, all that's found on the website. The form is, so you can fill it out online and bring it in. The cost, it varies. It's all out there on the application. It's right around $15, $20. License your cat and dogs. That helps with, if they get loose or anything like that, help get them back, and the costs associated with that. So, again, that's by March 15th. But if you get a new pet after that, always come in. It's not a hard deadline that if you get a pet after, you have to wait till the next year. Always come in and get them licensed. And along with that, the other licensing that we do is the utility UTVs. Now that that's coming around, hopefully we'll start getting some warm weather here. You can get out and drive it. But that's on an annual basis as well. Get your UTV inspected and get that stickered as well.
I was going to say you do have to still get it inspected every year, don't you?
I believe so, yes.
Yes.
And that can be done at the police department. Officers and the office of staff down there are pretty good about it.
Okay, so again, yeah, it is that season. We're over the getting past that. So we've had some unusually nice weather. You never know when you can get those things out and drive them around.
Exactly. You want to get it done, before the rush. Especially Gateway. It's crazy to think that starting Gateway planning and everything. So how crazy that'll get. So.
Yeah. I know the chamber's been planning Gateway for the past couple months already. So.
Year round. So.
Yeah. All right. So okay. So Bill, getting your license for your pet and your ATVs.
Yep. And then so the next thing's starting to get phone calls for it. It's always everybody's favorite time of the year is cleanup. Still looking to do that in April. Talked with our city clerk, Brenda Wheeler, today. Easter's a little bit early this year, so city council will talk about that in probably the second meeting in February about setting the dates. So with Easter, I believe Easter's the first weekend in April this year, so we might be just a smidge later towards the middle of April, just so we don't conflict with that and have people do open burning on Easter. But look for those dates to be coming. Get the word out that we are working on it. The city's trying to find the best dates to do it, so that'll be coming out here in the next month or two. Stay up to date on our social media, our website. It'll be posted there right away. So.
And then you also keep an eye out, watch the city council meetings because all that announcement's coming through there, right?
Exactly, and the city council is the ones that set the dates, and in the last couple of years, it's been back and forth about 9 straight days or 3 straight weekends, and so that's always discussed at city council meetings. So can't stress enough, if you have an opinion on it or you want your voice heard, please come to city council meetings. Another plug for the partnership we have is, even though you're watching at home, the comments aren't viewed live. So if you really want your voice heard, you need to be in person so that you can talk out the issue you have at hand with the city council.
Yeah.
You can't sit at home and comment on the videos just because it's just not watched live, so your voice won't be heard then.
Right.
So.
Right. Exactly. So, but again, if you see something, you have questions, make sure you contact the city.
Exactly, and we have great city councilmen. I mean, that if you need to reach out to them outside of a city council and just voice your concerns, they're very good about getting it handled and doing a good job about it.
Okay, so just kind of cranking through a lot of information. It's been a little while, so
yes,
there's a lot of information that we're talking about today.
Yes, some other couple big changes going on. Right now, the Parks Department's hard at work in the cold weather, doing some epoxy flooring up at Generations Park. So we've seen some stuff on our social media account that the Generations Park bathroom was closed for about a week and a half. They're in the process of doing Lions Park now. So what they're doing is putting a nice, clear coat flooring on it so that it'll be able to clean better, it's safer, more grip to it. They're also at Lions. They'll be doing some bathroom updates about painting and making it look overall, just upkeep on it, with a busy park like that. So.
Okay, yeah, because it's always maintenance, no matter how new or old it is always there.
Oh yeah, always.
And so you guys, again, that's part of what the city does is to be able to provide parks and be able to provide those situations where people can go out and have a place to be able to relax and enjoy.
Oh yeah, I mean, we're very blessed in the city of Blair to have the amount of parks that we have, the trails and everything. And as every year, our Parks Department, our Public Works team is doing more and more to, how do we get another park? How do we continue to build and make what we have better? And continuing to add to the trail system because, everywhere you look, someone's out walking, riding a bike or something, and that's a great part about our town.
Yeah. All right. And then, so I think there's one or two more things you want to talk about.
Yes, 2 more things. So big thing, we're going through a big hiring surge right now. Yep. So got a bunch of jobs open. Deputy city clerk, so that works with our city clerk, Brenda Wheeler, helping her. Very good job. The person in that position has just moved on, so we're very thankful for her time. And then a couple new jobs over at the library. We have a makerspace assistant, so helping out with all the 3D printing and stuff like that. And then we have a circulation assistant, so just doing general library duties. Utilities worker, so working with our water and sewer system out in the field, water main breaks and stuff like that. Again, great job. And then water treatment plant operator. So we're always looking for help down at the water treatment plant. I believe the stat is that we're like the second biggest, water plant or water treatment plant in the state, and we make 28 million gallons of water a day, and then the wastewater does about 1 million gallons a day. So they're always busy and always needing the help down there. I mean, it's ever growing, especially at the water plant down there is not just City of Blair. We give a lot of water regionally throughout Washington County, down to Fort Calhoun, Kennard, and so forth. So our water treatment plant's a very vital key to this area.
And just a quick reminder for anybody who is looking for employment, city government, really a great place to work.
Yes, I mean top notch benefits at the City of Blair. Holidays and everything. It's a great environment to work in. Everybody's amazing. I can't say enough about it. It's a great place to work. Not that I'm biased. So
No,
no, no.
Yeah, as a being an employee, you definitely have a good perspective though. So be able
Yes.
to say it's a great place to work because you're in it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, and then want to have everybody either watch or come to a city council meeting coming up.
Yes, it pains me to state because I'm not a Iowa Hawkeyes fan, but our city administrator Phil Green and then our deputy city administrator of public works CJ Heaton had a friendly wager on the Iowa Nebraska football game, and CJ's a big Iowa Hawkeyes fan. Phil obviously go Big Red, home state. And with Iowa winning, Phil will be wearing a Iowa Hawkeyes onesie at the next city council meeting. Just all in fun and play, and so come out and see him, or tune in online and check see it out. CJ's gonna probably hit the ground running campaigning because he as much as he loves rubbing it in how good the Iowa is. So
All right, and so, but that's a good reminder. Goes back to what you were saying before. Pay attention and watch. And it's not just for the spectacle of the onesie, but but it is also the information that you guys are the city council and the city is putting out. That this is information that's going to impact everybody for the future. So not the onesie, but everything else going on during the council meeting.
exactly, and on the City of Blair website on the agenda meeting site, there's a link to the last Blair Radio live feed. So if you missed the live feed that night, maybe working, putting kids down, sports, whatever it may be, you can always go back and play it, or maybe you misheard something or whatnot. You can always rewind, fast forward, whatever it may be, and really make sure you're in the know of what's going on in our great city.
Yeah, and if you see anything on the social media pages, the gossip pages, and you're just like, is that right? Well, I'll guide everybody back to that because it's always going to be there as long as the internet allows us to have it there.
Exactly.
So it's a great opportunity for that. But okay, so there's a lot to unpack here. And so you may want to watch this a couple of times to get all the information. But really, the biggest thing that I want to make sure we stress is not only is there job openings, you guys are working on a lot of things, getting ready for the next season, but communication.
Yes.
Get in touch if you have questions. Contact the city. If you have statements or anything like that, don't hesitate to get involved.
Exactly, and the city's all about transparency and being willing to serve the residents and everybody here. And if you have any questions, reach out. All the contact information for every department's on our city website. Our social media is monitored a lot of the time, and you can message and reach out there. We have the new, I know AI is sort of a new thing around here, but we have a new AI chatbot on our website that you can ask it questions, and it helps sort you through the website. With the website being redone, maybe you forgot or can't find where you need to go. You can hop on there and ask it a question, and it'll point you where to go. So we're all about helping citizens out and getting answers.
Okay. Well, so city council is next week.
Yep.
And so everybody's invited to come out. Agenda is going to be available probably by the end of this week.
Yep. The goal is Thursday or Friday this
Thursday
week.
or Friday, and be able to see what's going on. Everybody can be involved or watch that on whether it's on your guys' the City of Blair's YouTube or on Blair Radio YouTube. We simulcast it both places, so that way you can always find it. But again, thank you coming in. So we need to get you in regular, and whether it's every other week or once a month, we'll set that up. But again, if we are more than happy to have you be able to get your information out here. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you. It's always awesome coming to see you guys. So.